Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna take a chance on the mic working. Okay, there's this girl called Mrs. Fire. It's got multiple eyes. She's got it. I don't know if this is real. I really don't. But she looks like she's got three breasts. It could just be photo opted or whatever. Uh, okay, let's see. Mic check. Mic check. Okay, mic seems to be working. Well, that's a good thing. I'm not gonna do a stream today. I'm just gonna do the short one. I nothing bad, but I'm cleaning and doing laundry today, and that I'm doing better now. But when I first got done cleaning the bathroom, cleaning the room I sleep in, and then starting my laundry, I was done. I don't do it. I don't do it all that often, but it's got to get done. I'd like to get back to where I'm cleaning like every week or every other week, at least for one day, but um, I haven't. I haven't since I broke my leg, and I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm cleaning more often than I did, say, 4 months ago. But um, Um, I don't know if I did this or not yesterday, but I thought of something after the stream. If I did this, if I was, if it was real. Yeah, I talked about that thing at GM. There was an incident where the that girl in the that religious nut that was in the human relations, she kind of muttered under her breath one of the times I was dealing with her, and she's like, "Well, I made a mistake." And I kind of sent an email to the CEO. I go, yeah, she finally admitted she made a mistake, but maybe if she paid for her mistakes instead of everybody else, maybe she'd learn from it or she'd be gone. Um, that she didn't even try and make it right, just because she's the blessed from God. She's one of these fucking religious nuts. If everything happens right, it's God's will, and if it's wrong, it's the devil's fault. You're never fucking responsible for your own fucking bullshit. Uh, um, so there's that. I didn't think about that one. She did admit it. She kind of muttered under her breath, and uh, all those good Christians that were bearing false witness, they never fucking paid for their fucking mistakes because they still got a fucking job. They're still fucking healthy. Um, there's a channel on YouTube, DISCOVR, and then it's at DISCOVR1. Uh, I've seen him show up in my feed, and if you want to watch him, you feel free to go. But I watched one today. I watched one video today. Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking remote. Um, it the caption on the thumbnail is "What's this?" and the title is "10 minutes ago evacuation after terrifying discovery at," and it's all clickbait. It's all clickbait. I go there. I don't think anybody was evacuated. They, at least they didn't say they evacuated on the show. Uh, and they showed the scene where they were doing, I think it was the high speed photography. They were launching rockets. And the high speed photography picked up like a face or an object, and the closest thing I can relate to it is from sci-fi or wherever, anywhere, is that episode where the Enterprise was visiting this primitive planet, and there was like this guardian, and it wasn't letting them leave. Wesley broke the law, and they only have one penalty of death, and that's execution. And when that satellite was like very faintly in there, and that was pretty impressive. But nobody evacuated the fucking, and uh, I don't. It's another one. It might be the same bullshit, but Skinwalker Ranch got evacuating after. Again, I watched the show, and if they evacuated the ranch, it's news to me. I watch every video for multiple times, and I watch it in fact, I might start watching it again. Uh, and they got a video, and I haven't watched it, but video terrifying anomaly found under. And again, I really don't think they need to be dishonest, because when I watched one video, and I'm gonna pretty much write them off, because if they're clickbait, that's just, and you're doing it for Skinwalker Ranch, that makes them look bad too, through no fault of their own, you know. But they covered the oh god, it was that there was something on the camera, and if you watch the episode, it was none of them knew what it was. None of them were claiming to know what it was. And, so if they got it wrong, hey, fair enough, because it's not like, oh, we found it. It's, the guarantee, no, the one guy who was the guy running the photon camera or whatever, he goes, hey, is this for real? Well, I want your guys' opinion on it. And there was something on the camera, and now I don't think they said it precisely, but that guy even speculated, well, unless we've got something real close to the camera lens, which they didn't see. And I don't understand the camera. I don't know if it's auto focusing, if everything's focused. I would bet that it's like everything is focused. But I don't know. They Oh, I lit this up so I won't get as much creepy crawly shit over here. But they you got stuff that's autofocus. You've got stuff that everything, the only reason I know this for a fact is like your cameras here. There was a guy who he basically helps. He makes videos helping, ignorant fucking streamers like me. So I watch him, or I did before I broke my ankle. And he basically was showing you how to put effects on your camera that blur the background. Because he said everything's in focus. And he goes, you don't want that, because if the background is blurry, by nature, your eyes will focus on you. Your eyes will search for the in focus thing naturally. Unless you are purposely telling it, by natural function, your eye will usually focus for the stuff that's in focus. And he was doing it to help you, do your stream. Or it's manual. I seriously doubt that this thing is manual. I would bet that everything is supposed to be in focus, but it could be that it's autofocus. And if it was a fly, because this is what a couple of the crackpot debunkers started doing. They started saying, well, if it's a fly, well, yeah, if it's a fly, it'd be closer to the camera. The camera should focus on that. Generally speaking. And the other thing is, if it was an insect, it shouldn't have been as straight and steady. I mean, unless on the Utah Basin, the insects are, something magical or something. But any insect I've ever seen, they're affected by wind. They're affected by nature. And they fly real erratic. This thing was too, but they don't know what it was. But unless it was something real close to the camera and they didn't see it, it was traveling at tremendous speed. And I was gonna do the stream earlier. I don't want to rewatch it, but it appeared to be, and again, that was one out of many. Because it could have been this, could have been that, and they went in and they zoomed in on it, and it did look like there was some fluttering with the distortion field, and I can see why they fixated on whether it's a fly. It's a fly. You can see the wings fluttering. Well, again, if it was a fly and it really was wings fluttering, then that blur should have been moving. It really should have been moving, and it was an orb or a oval or whatever. It never moved. The distortion field never moved. Well, if it was a fly, that distortion field should have moved with the wings as they were flapping. It shouldn't have remained constant. And they had said that the scientist that they brought in, his name's Travis. Yeah, I think his name's Travis. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But he was gonna study it and issue a report. I never saw that. Now maybe he did. I never saw that, and he might have only done it for the people that were part of the little club. I don't mean any disrespect. I just can't remember what they call it, but the little club they got for paying members, which I wouldn't have seen it. But I don't really care because I've seen enough. I don't know what it is, but it clearly wasn't an insect. And and it wasn't steady. It was flying, so it had to be something moving. So I think that rules out anything really close to the camera for all the reasons I gave. But but if he didn't, I'm a little disappointed. They said he was gonna and he didn't. But maybe he couldn't prove one way or the other what it is. But I gotta say, these fucking debunkers, they're the same type of asswipes that Obama was dealing with. Those people that didn't know. I mean, the fucking people that didn't know that Hawaii was part of the United States and not actually in Kenya. No matter what you show these people, they're not going to be happy. They're just not. So I don't see him. I don't see him wasting his time. But since they said he was gonna, it would have been nice. But again, they might have, and just I didn't know about it. But yeah, that was just fucking unbelievable. And they did a good job. The one that I watched, maybe the rest of them are all shit, but they did a good job. And they're speculating, but again, if the government's really hiding stuff, all you can do is speculate. But they did a pretty good job talking about Bigelow and the government money and all that. But the clickbait just gets me. It really just gets me. Well, I'm gonna let you go. Hopefully, I'll be back tomorrow. I will try and watch some videos and at least get one video, get notes on it. Uh, maybe I'll be. I don't know. I might not be able to do it, but I'll see how fuzzy headed I am. Uh, I think I gotta go. I gotta go change something on the laundry. But peace out, and hope everybody has a good day.